Hello, my name's Lance and welcome to my YouTube channel, Lance Riethmeyer Art. Today's video is going to be how I painted this, and it's going to be with an ASMR type of feel, hopefully. And if you want to de-stress or just watch a little oil painting be created in 40 minutes or less, this video here will be for you. So if you like it, I want to see more, subscribe. Let me know if you like these and I can do more, or if you want to see something else, or if you don't like them. Appreciate all the comments, and thank you again for the support of the channel, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to my channel. This channel is Lance Riethmeyer Art on YouTube, and today I'm going to create a painting that's soft and quiet and relaxing. And I've got my palette set up here with my colors. I'll go over, and I got my canvas all prepped and ready to go. It's got some white medium on it, so it'll be really soft and muted colors, stuff that helps you relax. I'll go through my colors here in a minute, but if you're not into painting, maybe you're into ASMR and relaxing, and that's kind of what today's goal is. So let's get started. Hopefully you're, again, doing wonderful. I've got white. This is just black, ultramarine blue. This is cobalt blue, magenta, quinacridone magenta, Naples yellow, yellow. This is cad yellow. This is red, and this is crimson. And the red, and now I'm going to try to make a peachy, soft pink color there, and we'll see how that goes. Might not use the yellow, but we'll just have to see. Let's get started, and you always want to, it's easiest if you start with the sky when you're doing stuff. So I'm going to come in with some of this magenta. Just take a little bit. Right there. Very little. And if you think you have too much, you can, now there's white on here, so it's going to be, we're just going to come in and try to find out our sky area. Okay. And that'll just soften that. We'll take it down to here, very light. Okay, come up here. See, it's mixing with the white, and it's working fine. That's what I'm after. And I don't have a lot of paint on here. I'm just using this little blender brush. It's very soft. Okay. That's good. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this tiny little bit of, I don't want much on the brush, but it's just ultramarine blue. And we'll come in here, and we'll start up here maybe. That's better. That's what I want. We're just going to work our way down. Bring it into there. There's a little bit of glare, so I kind of have to move my head around a little bit, but sit back and bring that all the way across to there. Okay, a little bit over here. Kind of bring it there. I'm going to grab a little bit of cobalt over here. Oh, that worked out all right. We'll mix those together. Just bring them together. Very good. See if I can get all of this cobalt in there. Up in the corner. A little darker. I want a little more stronger in some spots. Maybe right there, a little more of that cobalt. We'll just kind of bring it down to there. And I kind of like that. Looks good. Kind of gives me what I'm looking for in the sky. I'm going to grab some more cobalt. Maybe a little of that with it. And we're going to come down here. And what I'm thinking here there's a little ultramarine in there too. But what I'm going to try to do here, just get my water area figured out. Okay, a little bit there. There's going to be water in here. It's obviously a cold time of year, so come down here. A little more of that in there. And some of this will cover up with some trees and stuff, so. I think this brush is pretty soft. I can use a 1-inch brush. Something like this. It's pretty loud. We want to hear brush strokes, but we don't want them to drown out everything, right? Okay. Back and forth. You can bring that up. We can even throw a little of this in there. Get some of that quinacridone. Have a little of that right here. How's that look? Pull that down into some of there. Maybe a little bit down here, you know, just to mix it up a little bit. That over there. You know, this is, we can make this go like that too. There, I like that. I think that looks good. Pull that down. We're going to have some mountains in here, so, and hopefully it's not getting too, it's staying focused good. Okay, I'm going to move it over just a little bit. How's that? There. And it's going to be challenging. Okay, when you got all focused, so now we're going to come in and I want to create some mountains. So I don't think I'm going to use my palette knife right yet, but I'm just going to create a little color. So I'm going to take some blue. Let's see, take some of this blue, some of that blue. A little crimson in it, not too much. Maybe a little more crimson in there. There. A little more blue in there. Okay, and we're going to come in and kind of maybe get some white too. There we go. Lighten it up a little bit. Okay, and we're just going to kind of come in and make some mountains over here. And maybe they'll start right about here. That's what I want. That comes down. It kind of softens out there and disappears. There's going to be another mountain coming down in front of that. So, as an ASMR video, I'm not really I don't really have an ASMR voice. But anybody can whisper. My friends will laugh at this video if they watch it. A little something there, and then this just kind of blends on out there. We can take this and put a little that in there too. Come back, grab this, bring that down. That's what I want. And then you can bring that mountain out there, and it kind of goes that way, but we'll change them around a little bit too. A little red here. There we go. And that's why we have red and white colors in there. Let's kind of move this around because it's going to kind of go this way. So that it's going to come out a little bit. Okay. A little darker than we want there. We can fix it. Okay, these are going to be ridges. This way. How's that look? Okay. That one, and then this is going to have a little something coming down here too. Okay. This one. I'm going to blend that out. This is all this way too. Got a little more blue in there. I like that. That works pretty good. I do want to try something else though. I'm going to try to find a little bigger brush to work on. This one here. That one. And this one here. May give us a little more speed. Well, there we go. There. Get some of that color in there. And we're just going to come in here and that's going to come down. Get a little more white in there. And just kind of pull these down. Soft that is. And this here, I'm going to have a little something coming down. The brightest part is going to be in here, you know, this area. So, and if we want to make it brighter, we can take a shop rag, come in here, just kind of pull some of that paint off. And I've got several of these handy. You can come in and just blend that a little bit. Get rid of all the lines and stuff. Pull it up into there. And so when you have a light area like that, it should draw the eye towards it a little bit better. What do you think? Okay, I like that. Good, good. Okay, make it a little darker, some blue, some crimson over here. A few spots I want it, maybe a little magenta in there. That blue, there we go. I don't know if I want any black in there, a little bit ain't gonna hurt. And we're gonna darken this area, right there. Right there, just a little bit there. And a little bit there. Okay. And that'll be good. Just kind of blend that out. Want this darker here, same color. Darken that. A little more blue in there. There we go. A little more magenta. Okay. It's just, and that can come down. Maybe it breaches up into there. There we go. I'm just having fun here. Maybe a little bit there. Okay, make there's a little angle in there. And that all comes down. There. Just kind of pull it all over. It's pretty simple. Okay. And that looks fine. And you can take a clean brush like this and just kind of pull those down. Leave a little bit of that. There. I like that. I think that looks good. And you can tap where you want to soften it. Over here we can get some more, get that more color in there. Maybe a little of that over there, or a little more of this little pink in there, up in here, maybe. There we go. This is a soft brush. And it'll just kind of, there. Very good. So it's nice and soft. And then over here, maybe we can get a little more blue in there. Pull some of that over. And leave it white though. Have a little white at the base here. Scrub it in. See how muted this is? That means it's very, very relaxing, and hopefully it's relaxing. There, kind of got some shadows there, and you can pull those that way too if you wanted. That's a little harsh there, so I'm going to pull that down a little. And I like that. Maybe a little white right in here. More white right here. It's funny, that should have a little. There we go. There. Kind of tear that out, and then maybe a little bit of. Let's get a little white right up in here too, because you got the light areas over here. hairs, and then it all should sit back farther. Very, very, very soft. Okay, now we got another mountain that's in front of that. We're going to come in and do, and that's going to be, we're going to take some blue, some black in there, not much, some white. We'll see how it mixes. A little more blues in there. Okay, maybe a touch of red, not much, crimson, some white. And there's maybe let's get a little more light in here. Maybe a little white and just come in here. Okay. So we want to soften that a little bit maybe. And we're going to have another little, there we go. And that's going to come down to, oh, how about there? Okay, and then we are definitely going to have a water line. I have another one there, but our water line's going to be right around here, maybe. Let's do that. And it's going to come all the way over to there, roughly. Okay, that'll come down. Maybe it comes down. It's just a hill. Almost looks like we're going to have to angle it a little. Okay, pull it down. And then it kind of just disappears over there. I want a little more blue in it though. There we go. Because blue is a distinct color. You can just play around, get a little cobalt in there. Huh. Okay, I like that. And then you can kind of pull some areas down where you want it. I'm just kind of looking at this other, the picture I have, and pulling stuff down. Here we go. Down here it's just going to kind of disappear, but I want that blue in there. Okay, and we're going to put another one in front of it, so it's going to have to be kind of white down there. Okay, let's grab something I can use. Maybe this will help me pull some. I need some quicker. Oh, there we go. Pull that down. It's kind of angled, and then down here it might come that way. Just kind of having some angles in there. Not too much, but and down here you might have. You can come up a little bit. Pull it down. A little ridge there. Okay. A little blue right there. Watch this. Some of that cobalt in some of these darker areas. Look at the ridge. Bring it down. Pull. That's dark, but there's some in there. Pull that in there. There. And then this can come down. There's white in there, all kinds of stuff. And we want down here at the bottom to be a little whiter. It's a lot of paint, isn't it? That kind of just disappears. So we can use it that way. And that ridge comes over. I like it. I like it, like it. Now I want to come back in here and do a little darker. Watch this. There is some black, some of that Prussian, or that cobalt and black. A little darker right in some of here. Just to kind of give it a little. Then we can come back in with this one. Just kind of, and you can tap or pull, it doesn't matter. There, a little darker in there. This is just a 1 inch or ½ inch synthetic brush that I'm using. You can get some, it's got some control in it, but maybe we can put some trees right up here. You know, right there, I don't know. Maybe that's what I should have done there. Make it look like some trees or something. And that looks alright. Some black in there, maybe a little dark in there too. blue with it. Just want it darker. There. And there's little ridges and stuff that come down. So this one might have a little, that one has like a little area there. There. I think that'll work. And some more blue and stuff in there, but we get some more white in there and some blue. Maybe there's what I want. And then over here we can put some of that in. Let's hit some cobalt in there. It kind of comes down. There. We can leave it like that, and then we'll come back in with this one and just kind of blend it all out a little bit. Just the color's what we want. How's that look? Not too bad. And then we can do this brush again. It's going to be light. Very light. Just on the top. And that will give us, kind of set it back a little bit there, don't you think? Okay. Now, we got to come back in, get some black. Darker colors. Okay, and we're going to have another mountain that's going to be right here. And that's going to come down to here. Okay, that's all your, and it just needs to be darker. We could use Prussian blue in there, but that's kind of what I want right there. Then over here, it's going to come down from way up here, right to there, and kind of down to here. See that? And that's just going to be something pop up there. And pull that down. Hopefully my arm isn't. And it's pretty steep here, isn't it? So we're going to keep that steep. Some blues in there. Okay. And down at the bottom, still steep. Blue. Get some blue in there. There. Get all the way to those edges. It might look better when it's framed. There we go. Okay. It's going to come down dark. That'll separate the back. Okay. Down into there. That's what we want. And there's your cliff coming in front. Okay. One more. Go over here. A little magenta in there, or a little crimson in there. It'll make it look darker. There we go. This looks good. Add that little crimson in there, and it'll make it look. And the black and the blue. There we go. We can mess around with this too. We're just, this is going to be our dark down here in the water. Over here, same. Some more of that ivory black. There. And these kind of come together. You can see where they're that black in there. There we go. See, this is, some of it's mixing. It's mixing with other colors, so when it does that, it's going to give you a little more, it's going to lighten it up, isn't it? Okay. And down in some here, there's something I want to try here. On this, I want to come in and try to give this a little more color in here. So I'm going to take some white, some of this blue. There. That's what I want. I want to lighten some of this a little more. Okay. Get a little blue in there. There. And just kind of let that come through. Let it blend into there. Get some white in there if you want, but like snow. There. That looks alright. Good enough. And come in here and just soften it a little bit. This kind of has a little bottom of that. Again, just setting that back. And then that looks alright. Okay. And we got all those colors in there, and then maybe I like the way that looks. We can come in and grab a little white here and there. A little blue. It's going to have to be pretty white though. Boy, that's not. Mix it up pretty good. More white. That's what I want right there. A little darker. Okay, and then we're going to kind of just make a few. Watch this here. I want a little peak right here. Okay, one up there. Maybe a, sorry, and something right about here. Bring that up a little bit. Just do that. How's that look? There we go. That'll give us something to work with. And I'm just going to get a little paint on here. And maybe I'll go this way today. And I want to get a little light. Maybe in here. Yeah, just touch. Maybe the little ridge goes that way. Just a little bit here and there. Pull that way. Just getting some little snowy areas in there. And over here, maybe there's some darker. See that? Just pure cobalt. Darker shadows. Back there. Right there, maybe. There. And I'm just pulling that with the, kind of pulling to the left. Giving it some little darker looking stuff there. Okay. And over here we can come in and add a little bit of color down in here. There's a little bit of something down here. I'm trying to use the knife this way so my hand doesn't get in the way, because the autofocus has a tendency to mess with it here. Maybe a little bit here, down in here. I don't know. It's fun though, isn't it, painting like this? Little things happen in there, and I think that looks pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to keep that pretty dark. We can maybe put a little bit of this white down below here at the base. Where the water's going to be. Let's add some stuff in there. And then here, dark over there, and you can pull that down if you want. I like the way it's sitting in there. There, how's that look? Not too bad. A little dark in there. It's easier when you go this way, but okay, there. Too bad. Maybe get a little bit right in this area too. There we go. The brushes, or this knife is pretty fun. Okay, maybe just a little bit right here. What do you think? Okay, and we can get some of that darker blue back in here too. Maybe there's some little things happening back here. Come in and do something like this. And over here, maybe there's some. These knives are pretty cool if you can use them right. I'm just adding this in to make it interesting. A little more interesting. Too light. Ooh. Come back in and cover some of that up. See? Just having some fun there. And I think that looks pretty good. I like it. I'm going to come bit. I want this a little higher. There. Okay. Give me some more dark blue and black. I think it was. Crimson. Kind of pull that. There we go. I can cover that up and then come in here and grab some of that. A little darker there, but some of that blue and white. Right here. There we go. And you can just mess around with these for as much as you want. That's too bright. You come in and move it around. So I think that looks a little better. You know, see how that knife is super good for doing certain things. And come in here, maybe add a little bit of something. You want this dark, but you want to keep it pretty dark. This is a little closer, so okay. A little more dark over in here. Yeah, just pull that down. Brush strokes, do that. That looks better. Okay. So next we want to take and work on our water line, maybe. Get something going there. So I'm going to just take and use the knife. Just grab some color, some black, white. And just see here how we want to do this. Just come in here and scrub that in. Get a nice dark there, and then we'll put some white on it. Just grab and paint. This is good. There. Okay. I think that'll be alright. Then we grab some white. Just kind of some blue in it. There. You see that? Just get a little bit on there. And we'll just kind of come in and maybe we'll go on the top. Or white. Just kind of. There it is. Not too bad. Kind of tough, but maybe push that in. I'm pushing, just trying to create a little water line. Which is, I think it looks fine there. Maybe we'll darken some of that up down there. See if that helps. There we go. I'll try to get some dark, some blue. This will look good there, maybe. Oh yeah, that's a little darker, isn't it? Get some more black. Make that bottom really dark. That stands out. There we go. What do you think? You can go up to and just. Okay, there. That looks better. I think you got a little more of a water line there. Okay, and then keep in mind we've got some trees and whatnot in here, and I'm going to come in and I want to go for the bottom here. I mean, you can see a lot of snow and stuff, but let's put in some more. Let's put in a little bit more color in the bottom. Let's take some more blue down here. Maybe we can make some, just something there. And let's see, this ultramarine has a little purpley look to it, doesn't it? Just go there. You can go over farther too. Try not to pick up too much of that black. Okay, and then over here we might have some. Down here, maybe. Back in it. That's that more of that. Let's get a little more of that cobalt in there. Oh, there we go. Over here. And at the bottom you can have, darker. Bring that cobalt up. See that? Gives a little sheen of light coming in there. Does that look alright? Yeah, of course. And then if we want to grab some more of that cobalt. This is probably going to be a little darker under here, a little shadowy. Look. Bring that over. That black gets in there. It'll darken it a little bit, but we can live with that. What do you think? Like that. How's that look? Not too bad. I like that. Maybe get a little bit of crimson in there, a little of this. Magenta right in here. Oh yeah. I like it. Yeah, some white though. White. See that? Like that. Kind of leave that in there. There. I think that looks all right. Okay, and then we're going to come in the water, and I'm going to take this brush again and just blend some of this out. Back and forth. Whatever you want to call it. Try not to get... that should give us a nice little water line down there. And now we get to put some trees in. I'm going to use a fan brush, and we're just going to have some pretty... We're going to take some blue, black, crimson, some more blue, more black in there, crimson. I didn't use any of my other color, did I? And we're just going to come in down here. And there's a lot of paint in here, but we're just going to down right here and just smash them in. Okay. Pretty good. I want more black in there. Okay, maybe a little more crimson in there. And I'm just going to kind of just have a little fun with them. Okay, about maybe one here. Very loose. Okay. Very loose trees. You know, they're just going to be all over in here. More black, more crimson in there. I think that's crimson, yeah. There we go. I'm going to have to get some more black, little cobalt in there. Maybe one here. I'm just going to kind of put where I want kind of the trees, and then maybe a big one there. Okay, now you can see it's mixing with the undercolor, and it's going to make it lighter. So we're going to put a little more black up here. A little more black. Okay, ready? And come in and push some of that in. There, I want one. And these are just going to kind of, almost like you can go this way, just have some fun with them. There, and then that's going to, I want some there, but I'll leave it a little. Just a little. You can pull them that way. Whatever. We want to get them a little dark down on the base there. That crimson in there. Black. There. They're just kind of. That's what we want. Globules. It might come up a little bit. About there, that one a little higher. And that one. Just kind of soft trees in there. You know, this one here might have a... You can pull them over, whatever. Try to get them a little character in them, whatever. I like that. I like it. I wish I was a little darker in some of them. Try to darken the base a little bit more. Put a little more black in there. Okay. A little bit more. There we go. Darker, darker. There we go. There. Leave a little gap there. Maybe there's a little something right there. Okay. Okay. Get underneath there. It looks like they're going way down, you know, because they're, there we go. So, I like it. I think it looks good. We can add a little back there. Right in here we could maybe do a little ridge where that comes in front of there. And I think it looks good. I think this painting is done. So I hope this was relaxing and kind of an ASMR type of video, but I thank you for watching and have a great day.